Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 192 of the BU 365 Day Challenge. Do one thing every day, one little thing every day that improves us. Some days it's a little thing, some days it's a bigger thing. Sometimes something that feels like a little thing to me might be a huge thing to you, and something that feels like oh my gosh, that's not even doing anything different than I'm already doing to you might feel like a huge undertaking or a huge challenge for me on any given day. So we're focusing on the area of contribution, the life framework area of contribution this month, and we're heading into the SOAP framework. Starting tomorrow, we'll talk about the S, but before we can decide and apply the SOAP framework, we have to determine what area or aspect of our life with respect to contribution we want to see a change in, we want to see generally an improvement in. So how do we decide what that is? I like to go back through the challenge so far and look at what we've talked about. We've talked about what does contribution mean to you? What are your priorities for contribution? What are some ways to contribute? We talked about your definition of contribution because that's slightly different for all of us. We talked about lots of different ways that you can contribute to society to make the world a better place. We talked about our contribution thoughts and feelings, our core values, our the importance of other topics like starting now, that you have so much to offer, and we did a personal inventory of all the things, all the skills and abilities and things that we love to do that we could contribute to the world. So and we talked about different ways to value our time and our energy, because giving of our time and energy is as important as giving money to a charity or to other people or to make the world a better place. And then yesterday we talked about we didn't talk about all 100, but that there are hundreds of ways to raise money and raise funds for different organizations or for different projects and causes. So today we're just going to think about what area, and as you go about your day, don't make this a big hard thing. Think about as you go about your day, what area or what thing you would like to be contributing in or known for. I think our personal inventory helps a lot with this, because a lot of times we tell ourselves, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm good at. I don't know how to impact the world. I don't know how to help my kids. I don't know how to help, any other organization or group that you're interested in. But there's always ways that we can. And I think that's one of the most powerful things about taking a personal inventory and counting our blessings and being grateful for all the things that we do have to offer. And a lot of it is just sharing our experiences, right? Because we've all had different experiences that have formed us and made us who we are right now. So I think I'm going to do, and I haven't decided on my area yet, I need to go about my day and say, okay, well, how do I want to contribute more or differently? Or how do I want to change the way that I'm contributing and showing up in the world? Sometimes I show up in the world in ways that I wish were improved. So instead of wishing they're improved, I'm going to apply the SOAP framework and actually improve them. So I probably just notice as I go about my day, what's an area that I want to contribute more and be better at? Maybe I want to decide to fundraise for a certain organization or a certain group. Maybe I want to volunteer at an organization or maybe a food shelf. My sister and I have talked about going in and spending time and helping at, not Habitat for Humanity. That's a little bit too much work she's not quite 60 yet, but I'm 62. So I backed off on the physical labor in terms of hard building houses and tearing things out. The food, I can't remember the name of the big food charity here. Anyway, we've got one. And so we could go and we could volunteer and put together meal packets and stuff for that. Or maybe I'll create an organization that is designed to support the things that I feel strongly about. Maybe I'll create a charity and an organization, a giving organization that doles out funds and resources to different organizations that we care about and believe in. I think I might use the who, what, where, when, why question thing to help me narrow down what I want to do, but I'm not sure yet. But I did map it out in my book as something to do, and then I said, and our action item today is to just share what area of contribution you want to apply the SOAP framework to. Remember, we SOAP it up. We have the SOAP framework, and that helps us make change and improvement and growth in an area automatic by the time we go through the process. And the more times we go through the process, and we've already done it 6 times, and this will be our 7th time for a particular area or aspect of our life. And we're doing it a lot because we want to practice it, because if we practice something, it becomes automatic. We install it in our subconscious. And so instead of running a defunct or maybe not optimum process on how to change, how to face challenges, how to make sure that changes and challenges and things that come down the pipe, you handle the best way for you. We want to have a process to make that automatic, and this is a proven process to do that. Are there other processes? Yes, they pretty much involve the same 4 steps, because the way we get anything we want in life can really be boiled down to a simple 4-step or 5-step process. Actually 3, but really 4, because we have to take some action in order to make things happen. So, action item today, think about the contribution area and aspect of your life, and a part of that, just a small specific part of that you want to apply the SOAP framework to. We'll do that starting tomorrow with the S. We're going to talk about our situation and our story, because that's what the S stands for. Any questions? Any, I don't know if this is a good one or if this is one I should do, just hit me up and we'll discuss it. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow, and I'm excited to get started on this one as well. Have a great day.